All right, now the other big story which has gripped several Indians across the length and breadth of the country. Many states in India are in fact witnessing a cash crunch all over again after people started complaining of ATMs running dry. Now, it is also being reported that most of the ATMs are in fact out of service and one has to patiently stand in queues to withdraw money from a functional ATM. Now, the states that are in fact witnessing the crunch include Telangana, Karnataka, Andhra Pradesh, Maharashtra, Rajasthan, Madhya Pradesh, Uttar Pradesh and Bihar. So, let's also now listen in to what people are saying across the country about cash not being available at ATMs.
मिले नहीं, कोई भी एटीएम में देवली मोड़ में, देवली के रोड में भी वहाँ भी नहीं है पैसे, यहाँ भी नहीं है। कल शाम में भी निकालने के आए थे, वहाँ भी शाम को भी नहीं मिला।
कितना दिक्कत हो रही है?
बहुत दिक्कत हो रही है।
पैसा नहीं मिल रहा, एटीएम बंद है। गए हैं 2-3 जगह, बंद है एटीएम।
People find the safest way to keep money in their banks, and at the time of need they can't withdraw the money from ATMs and other sources. Then what is the use of saving the money in banks?
उनके साथ लड़ाई होती है। कस्टमर भी चाहते हैं कि हम यहाँ से पैसा लाएंगे तो ये पैक करके रख लीजिए सामान, तो नहीं मिल रहा है। गवर्नमेंट से हम ये जो बैंक अथॉरिटीज़ है, खासकर जम्मू कश्मीर बैंक की अथॉरिटीज़ है, उनसे भी बात की थी। वो हेल्पलेस अपने आप को हेल्पलेस तस्वीर करते हैं।
All right, now the Reserve Bank of India has in fact clarified that there is absolutely no currency shortage and that the country has more than enough cash. Now, the Reserve Bank of India has also said that the shortage of cash in some areas is due to certain logistical issues. Meanwhile, the government is in touch with banks and also the Reserve Bank of India to ensure an adequate supply of currency. Finance Minister Arun Jaitley has said that there was more than adequate currency in circulation. He's tweeted, and I quote, "I have reviewed the currency situation in the country. Overall, there is more than adequate currency in circulation and also available with the banks. The temporary shortage is caused by sudden and unusual increase in some areas is being tackled quickly," unquote. Now, to meet the unusual currency demand, the government has also resolved to raise the printing of the 500 rupee notes by as much as 5 times. Now, the opposition has also cornered the Modi government over the issue. Let's listen in to what the Congress President Rahul Gandhi had to say.
Modi ji has destroyed the banking system of the country. That's what I have to say about it. नीरव मोदी 30,000 करोड़ रुपए लेके भाग गया। नरेंद्र मोदी जी ने एक शब्द नहीं कहा। देश की पूरी जनता को लाइन में लगाया। आपके जेब में से 500 रुपए, 1000 रुपए का नोट छीना, नीरव मोदी जी के जेब में डाला। प्रधानमंत्री एक शब्द नहीं कहते, पार्लियामेंट में खड़े होने से डरते हैं। 15 मिनट का हमें भाषण मिल जाए पार्लियामेंट हाउस में, प्रधानमंत्री सामने खड़ा नहीं हो पाएंगे। चाहे वो राफेल का मामला हो, चाहे वो नीरव मोदी का मामला हो, खड़े नहीं हो पाएंगे।
All right, so that is the leader of the opposition, Rahul Gandhi. They're attacking the government over the cash crunch which the country is facing all over again. Now, we also earlier spoke with the principal economic advisor in the Ministry of Finance, Mr. Sanjeev Sanyal, regarding the reasons behind this cash crunch. Take a listen to what he had to say.
I think, as the finance minister said this morning, there's been an unusual spike in demand for cash in some parts of the country, particularly in Telangana, Karnataka and a few of the states in that area, which I mean, it was building up for a few weeks but then has spiked sharply in the last few days. This has obviously led to, as you pointed out, that in many places ATMs and so on were unable to dispense cash. The government and the Reserve Bank of India is fully aware of this, and we would like to assure the public that there is more than adequate cash in the country, and although there's been maybe some dislocation, we will make sure that this cash does find its way to the appropriate places, and if necessary we will print more cash and make sure that the cash supply keeps up with the demand. So let me assure you, there is no cash shortage in the country. There has been, as I said, an unusual spike in demand in certain parts of the country, and we are responding to it.
All right, so that was Sanjeev Sanyal, the Principal Economic Advisor to the Ministry of Finance. They're stating that this is a bit of an unusual activity that has taken place, but as such, there is no cash crunch in the nation. But the brunt of it is, in fact, being faced by people who are at ATMs queuing up to try and get some cash. And to discuss more on this, we are joined in by our business correspondent, Sumit Chaturvedi. Sumit, good morning to you. What's happening? Is it demonetization all over again?
Well, that's not right thing to say, because again, yeah, the problem is there, yes. But RBI and government are saying they are trying to resolve the problem and trying to bring it back to normalcy very soon. And so there are a couple of reasons because of which the crunch has happened. The government says that 2,000 rupee notes, they're not being printed. The problem is that some of them are not being printed anymore. Possible hoarding of 2,000 rupees notes as well ahead of elections, post-harvest. Seasonal demand for cash is there as well. And pickup in economy could have pushed up demand. And salary and bonus payments, we all know at the end of fiscal, is also required. That's what is leading to these kind of shortages. Having said that, government should have prepared itself for this, because this eventuality hasn't happened before in history. So this is one kind of time when it has happened. Yes, this is probably the cause after the cause could be the demonetization, which happened, and there were not enough notes available. And we can say that last year the government was alerted about it. This year maybe they are not as alert as they were last year, because last year it was just the aftermath of demonetization, and that's why government was quite quick to respond to it. This time it was not that quick to respond to it, and that's perhaps why the overall, we can say that cash crunch is being felt in many states across India.
All right, Sumit, we'll have to leave it there. Thank you very much indeed for joining us and getting us all those updates. So the government is trying very, very hard, of course, to try and rectify the situation. The benefit of doubt has to be given to the government, as it is trying to work overtime to try and ensure that there is adequate enough cash which is to be found in the ATMs, so that the consumers, the people who are out on the streets, are not impacted by the cash shortage.